A legislative committee aimed at addressing the state's growing wildfire risk met at the Capitol today. Our political specialist Sean Boyd working on the story for you tonight. And Sean, lawmakers want to know if we have the right resources and coordination to protect everyone and their homes here.
Karen, the legislature allocated tens of millions of dollars last session for everything from a new Firehawk helicopter to a statewide dispatch center to help with rapid response and mitigation programs. But it is not enough. Nearly 3 million Coloradans now live in wildfire-prone areas. The hearing today addressed everything from the rising cost of wildfires to a shortage of firefighters and the possibility of state mandates and codes based on risk.
We all know it's getting worse, longer fire seasons. The future does not look bright.
Director of the Colorado Division of Fire Prevention and Control, Mike Morgan, told state lawmakers wildfires are now costing the state $20 million on average every year. And that's just the cost to put them out. Recovery of soils and watersheds are costing even more.
If you look at the statistics, it becomes quite mind-boggling, right?
While Colorado doesn't have a state fire code, Morgan says that could change. She's working on the first ever statewide community risk profile. Just as the state requires homes built for certain snow loads and wind shear based on their risk, it could require homes be built according to their wildfire risk. And if the state doesn't, insurers may. Carol Walker with the Rocky Mountain Insurance Information Association says Colorado insurers are at a tipping point.
As we see claims costs escalate and the number of claims go through the roof, how can we make sure that we're keeping a private insurance market here?
Money one part of the wildfire response equation, manpower the other. Colorado State Forester Matt McCombs sounded an alarm.
So I'm recruiting everywhere I go.
A new executive order by Governor Polis could help. It provides 5 days paid leave to any state employee who volunteers to fight a fire.
When they step up, dedicate their time, put themselves in harm's way to protect our communities, they need to know that their employer, in this case the state of Colorado, has their back.
While the state does its part, Morgan says we need to do ours. He has a warning for those who think the Marshall Fire was a fluke.
The number of homes that are on the front range of the Rocky Mountains that are subject to Chinook winds 20 or 30 times a year, it is not a fluke.
The State Forest Service is in the process of helping communities across the state update their wildfire protection plans. Some of those plans haven't been updated in many years. Over the last decade, there have been 5,500 fires on average every year in Colorado, 11 of the biggest in just the last 3 years. Live at the Capitol, Sean Boyd covering Colorado First.